Hello there, good to be with you. Welcome to Cruising with the Stars with me, Debbie Jones. Now, let me remind you about these two little divils, two cracking brochures for you. If you've never been on a cruise and you'd like to go on one, but you don't know what sort of things to do about tipping or what money you take, well, the first time guide's the one for you. If you've been on a cruise, or indeed if you want to go on a cruise with your family, the first time guide to family cruising, that'll help you. Just call us on 0871 423 4444. If we do it that way, the calls will cost you 10p a minute from BT landlines, and obviously other networks, mobiles, they'll vary. But if you want a copy completely free of charge, do it via the website, and that's www.holidayandcruisechannel.co.uk. Now, I have got a young man sitting next to me who is arguably the most televised magician, illusionist, whatever you want to call it, in Britain. He's done so many fabulous shows in loads and loads of different places and venues, large, small, corporate. It is Sean Heydon. Sean, hello. You're so young to have done so much, aren't you?
I know.
Yeah.
28.
28, well, and you don't even look that. You
look
could have
32.
You could have got away with a bit less there, I tell you.
Well, I might have done.
Now, when you went on the Paul O'Grady show,
yes,
you were on with Paul O'Grady, and as soon as he'd appeared, Paul O'Grady said, "That's fantastic, where did you come from?" Only probably not quite as badly as that. He was really impressed with you. How did you get on the show?
Well, I've got a friend who builds all my props and stuff for me, and he knew one of the runners on the show.
Yeah.
And so we showed him the video, and Paul thought it was great, so I said, "Can you come on and can do it for us?" Yeah. So we did, and it went well.
And you've done really, really well on the show. And you started off quite young. How old were you when you first got interested in magic?
I would have been 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
And I used to watch Paul Daniels' magic show. I thought it was brilliant. And I got a book from the local library teaching me a few tricks. Yeah. And then decided I wanted to go for the Paul Daniels magic set. Yeah. It was £10. Oh. £10, and Dad wouldn't let me buy it. Yeah. So I had to save up £1 a week with my pocket money. I wasn't allowed to buy sweets for 10 weeks. Yeah. And I went into Toys R Us, got the Paul Daniels magic set. And it was brilliant. It went from there. I'm really touched by that because, OK, if you're saying you're 28, so that was 18 years ago, and £10 was a lot of money. Serious amount of money.
And to actually wait for it. I know. Did it make it better when you got your hands on it? A bit like a good woman, really. Well...
yeah, it was brilliant, and the anticipation of buying it and getting it home and ripping off all the plastic and then reading the instructions, it sort of made it more really worthwhile. Good things are worth waiting for.
They are, my darling. And was it, you were about 6, were you saying?
6 or 7 years old, yeah.
And what was the very first trick out of the Paul Daniels box that you learned?
What was the magic wand, right? And you can make the magic wand look as if you were pushing it into your stomach. Oh. Because the way it'd work is at the end of the white tips of the magic wand, and one of them would slide along backwards and forwards, so you can, if you held it right, you can make it look like it was getting smaller. That was the first one. Didn't fool anybody. No.
Did you have the one that's 3 little cups with a sponge ball in each one?
I did the cups and balls, which obviously led to the trick I did on the Paul O'Grady show. It's just a bigger version of it, isn't it? Well,
I tell you what, we're going to take a look at that. It is a bigger version of the little sponge balls, but what a bigger version. Let's take a look.
What's going on here?
Well, we're going to play the 6 cups and balls. OK. But we're not going to use cups, we're going to use buckets. And instead of a ball, we're going to use Amy. Hi! Now, Paul, it's your job to keep your eye on Amy and tell me which bucket you think she's under. Is she under bucket number 1, 2 or 3, Paul? Where is she?
3.
She is under bucket number 3. It's easy game, but now you know what to do. We're going to do it faster. All you've got to do is keep your eye on Amy and tell me which bucket you think she is under. Paul, is she under bucket number 1, bucket number 2 or bucket number 3? Where is she?
3.
She's not under bucket number 3, Paul, and she's not under bucket number 3 because she's under bucket number 2.
Oh.
If you'd have said number 2, she wouldn't be under number 2, and she wouldn't be under bucket number 2 because she'd be over here under bucket number 1. You see, Paul, you can't win at this game, and you can't win because the whole thing's a con. In fact, I don't even have an assistant called Amy.
Well, who have you got then, if that's not Amy?
Well, have a look, can't we? That's my other assistant.
This is witchcraft, this.
Paul, I just appeared. I was in the green room just now.
Joyce, I've just been speaking to you back there. How did you get there?
I don't know.
And where's Amy gone?
I don't know.
Oh, verily, verily, this is puzzlement. Oh, Sean, that's remarkable.
Thank you very much.
Truly, truly remarkable. Let's hear this from Sean. Come on. I can't believe that.
That was brilliant. That was really good. Hey, your hair's grown a bit since then.
That's the best part of the trick, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Completely irrecognisable, yeah.
That was a really, really cracking, really good trick. Was that a sort of catalyst and started your career, or were you already well on the road to success when you did that?
That made my jump into doing stage magic. Yeah. So I was, for a good 6-7 years, I was a professional close-up magician, doing magic at weddings. I was in a few cruise ships and things, but I always wanted to do magic on stage. It was a lot harder to build the stage show. Yeah. So that was the trick that got me known for doing stage magic. It sort of launched me into the cabaret markets. Right,
and can you do a trick for us here? Sort of more of a close-up you want?
Of course I can.
Come on then, what are we doing?
Pack of cards here. Right. Do you like stories, Debbie?
I love stories, especially if they've got a happy ending.
Well, we'll see what happens. Have you ever been down to the 654 Club?
No.
But I'm going to tell you a quick story, and everybody at home, about a lady called Debbie and the 654 Club. Because these 4 people came to the Holiday and Cruising channel yesterday. Yeah. And when they did, everybody was staring at them because they were dressed just like kings.
Oh, wow.
They went straight over to Debbie. They says, Debbie, it's our first time here. Is there anywhere we could find any nice ladies? She said, it's kind of early, but I'll see what I can do. So Debbie went around the block to try and find some ladies. If you could just cut the cards from anywhere you like.
Right,
lift them up,
here we go.
And we'll put them all to the bottom.
Right.
Because you could have cut them anywhere. Yeah. Because Debbie came back, she said, I found these 4 ladies. She said, I got a pair of brunettes and a pair of redettes. They says,
brilliant.
Debbie, they're gorgeous, but where'd you get them from? She says, just down the road, down at the 654 Club. They says, Debbie, thank you very much, and they gave her a £2 tip. Look at you.
Oh, wow.
Now, they were having a great time with the ladies, but they decided that they wanted to have a game of cards. They says, Debbie, do you know any card players? She said, it's still kind of early, but I'll see what I can do. So Debbie went around the block to try and find some card players. Debbie, cut them anywhere you like.
All right, there.
Again, you could have cut them anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Because Debbie came back, so I found these 4 card players. She said, the problem is, they're all called Jack. They says, Debbie, don't worry about it, where did you get them from? She says, just down the road again, down at the 654 Club. They says, Debbie, thank you very much. They gave me the £2 tip. They says, Debbie, we've run out of money playing cards. Go to the bank, get me 2 £20 notes. So Debbie went down the road to the bank, cut the cards.
Cut it further down the bottom now.
You could have cut them anywhere, right? Yes. Debbie came back. She said they didn't have 2 £20 notes at the bank. I had to go to the cash machine. And the best that could do was 4 10s. They says, Debbie, don't worry about it, have them a £2 tip. They says, Debbie, we're having a bet. We're trying to guess how old the man at the shop is. Debbie said he must be about 38. She was pretty close because he was 39. They says, Debbie, look, do you live round here? Debbie says, I live just down the road at number 1329 West Avenue 8th Street. They says, Debbie, that's great, but you play cards. She said, every single day with my friends down at the 654 Club. They says, Debbie, did you see any big wins? She said, I was there yesterday playing poker. And she was dealt 3 7s and a pair of 8s at full house. She didn't win though because this other guy was there. He got 3 aces and a pair of 9s. He didn't win though because Sean was there, the magician. He got a straight flush. And that's the story of the 654 Club. Thank you very much.
Oh,
magic, innit?
Wow. I've just sat there like this all the time. That was brilliant. I don't know whether you could, all our viewers could see, every single thing you said showed up. It was just magic. Brilliant. Show me how you do that flicky thing. Flick a card.
Sorry. Happens every now and again. I apologise. I'm really sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry. Like flicky card thing. Flicky card.
Flicky card.
Let's see if we can do it.
Go on.
Flick it. Right. Let's take one out the pack. We'll do it with one that you pick.
Right there.
Look at it. Show the people at home.
Right. It is. Hang on.
It's that one. Oh, I won't even look.
There.
Perfect.
There. Right. Okay.
And just pop it in the pack for me.
Just anywhere.
Anywhere you want.
There you go.
We'll even give them a couple of little cuts. Yeah. And a little riffle shuffle.
I've forgotten what it was. No, I think I remember.
Remember? Yeah. Just agree with me, that way we both look clever. Yeah. Right, one card's going to come flying out of the pack, I'll catch it and hopefully it'll be yours.
Look at this.
Here we go.
Go on.
Fingers crossed. That one.
No.
It really was yours.
4 of clubs.
If I shake it changes. It's like magic. Don't even know how it works.
That is brilliant.
Thank you.
So clever. It must take many years to get that slick. I mean, I know that you're sort of madcap and you're funny and you're great, but serious years of study.
Yeah,
how many years?
The magic came first.
Yes.
So since 6, 7 years old, I was fascinated with magic, wanted to learn all the tricks.
Yeah.
And as I started performing, I realised magic's no different to singing or being a comedian or anything. Your job's entertaining.
Yeah.
And like anything can be, like magic can be quite boring watching card tricks.
Yes.
So it took me a good 10 or 15 years to get the magic down. Then I started focusing on the entertainment side because that's what I wanted to do for a living.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Well, I tell you something, you certainly got the entertainment bit down to an absolute T. That's fantastic. Now listen, we're going to take just a little break, only for about 2 minutes. Please keep it here, and we'll be back with the fabulous Sean Heydon after this.